sense of time recurring and returning to its source. Of course, what we all see is what happens to be at this moment of time that we can appreciate with our mind. Unless, of course, we are blind to the resultant frequencies, the causal nodes, and the patterns of vibrational disturbance that express themselves as objects and things, and even voices like this one, which, for instance, can bend.
And enjoy its own beauty. description of what is must be a description by itself, of itself. This is very difficult for the human mind to appreciate particles, and I'm sure you would like to give them a round of applause that they have actually come somewhat nearer towards assimilating a real identity. A humble view of their own part in the creation of the universe around us, in us, beyond us.
The wonderful thing of it all is that no one has time to experience all of time. And even if we added together all the people who ever have experienced time and will experience it, they still wouldn't describe it.
Why not?
They couldn't describe it.
Why not?
What is a long time to one person is a short time to another, and it's exactly the same time to a clock. And if we try to get all the people to speak at the same time, about it all the time, there'll be a terrible jabbering of voices. So, if we really wanted all the people everywhere that have experienced time to talk about time at the same time, they would all have to say one single thing together. Perhaps that would be the word time. It ceases to have any meaning.